or I should say, good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We got 7 orders to ship out here on eBay and Poshmark. So we'll get to work on those right here. Just grab them out of the garage. We'll get working. 5 pairs of pants today, which is it might be like a world record for me. I don't sell that many pants usually. So 5 pairs of pants. We got a blazer to ship out today. We have a shirt, a polo shirt to ship out today too. So nice to see some short sleeves. I've sold some polos already this week, like 4 or 5 of them. So that's good to start seeing some of that warmer weather stuff because I have a ton of warm weather inventory. So happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Drop down below in the chat. I want to hear about what's going on with your business. How are things? How are sales? What things are you seeing that are moving right now? It's the end of January. We're moving into February. Love to hear about what's a recap of January look like for your business. Tell me how things are going. If you haven't tapped the screen on TikTok, that helps me out. If you haven't hit the like button on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, by hitting the like button or the heart button or the thumbs up button or just saying something down below in the chat, all that engagement helps me out, brings more people into the channel, and lets me know that you're out there and that you're here and that you care and that you're listening and that you like this sort of stuff. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the chat. But this is going to be a working live. I'm going to ship out orders. It's a great place to ask questions about shipping. It's also a great place to see like what is actually selling right now as a clothing reseller, like what sort of stuff is going out the door on eBay and Poshmark. You're going to see all 7 items. Let's freaking go. Brant is here. Good morning, brother. 44 sales in January. Nice, Rick. What is Whatnot? Whatnot is a live auction app. I have a link in my profile if you want to check it out. But what I do is I do a show every Tuesday night. And actually next week I'll be out of town, but next Thursday I'll be doing a show. Usually about 50 or 60 items, 15-second auctions. I put them up and I put the clothing items up on the screen. I talk them through. I let you know what the item is. People bid on it live. You got that 15 seconds to bid, and then we move on to the next item. It's fun. It's fast-paced, and you can get some really good deals. If you want to check out Whatnot, there's a link in my profile. If you're on TikTok, just click my name up above, click the web link in my profile, and you'll find that $15 for free. Join Whatnot. Walk in the door with $15 in credit. And you can use that in any show. You don't have to use that in my show. If you're watching on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, you'll find the link. I promise. It's down below. Instagram, you have to go to my profile, click that web link too. Vintage costs. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Brant, but I'm sure you have a great point. Mother Nature Show, my friend from Great Britain is in the house. What is up? Oop, I just hit the go live button over on Instagram. So now we're officially live on Instagram too. You going to be in Florida? No. Hey, Roger. January was super slow. Sorry to hear that, Tina. I had a really good January, but I listed 380 new listings and probably close to 500 total units there. So I just filled up my store. So a lot of my sales are actually brand new, fresh inventory that I've put up over the last 2 weeks. In fact, I think everything I sold today is fresh inventory. So if I didn't list a ton of stuff over the last 4 weeks, I might not have anything to ship today. Vintage coats. Nice, Brant. I'm into buying the Vanguard S&G 500. Nice. Mother Nature Show investing. So that's what's selling for you, vintage coats, Brant? I love to hear that. Marlo, good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the heart me. Lorenzo, Family Deals is in the house. Is that real, Mike Lorenzo? Or is that a bot? All right, let's get this going. Let me know down below in the chat. What are we shipping first? We got 6 eBay, 1 Poshmark. What are we shipping first? First one to say it down below in the chat. eBay or Poshmark? eBay or Posh? eBay or Posh? Let me know in the chat. You have the power. It's a democracy. 2 sales today is better than none. That is correct. I would agree with that. Lavicia in with the first vote. We got Poshmark. Marlo, Poshmark. Grizzly Finds with Poshmark. You know I love shipping on Poshmark. So freaking easy. eBay could learn a thing or two from shipping on Poshmark. So we got a pair of Travis Matthew brand new tagged pants. Travis Matthew, these are joggers. Brand new with tags. You can see the tag right there. The MSRP on these is $120. They sold on Poshmark for a best offer of $49. Buyer pays for shipping on Poshmark. These are going out to Amy. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate you. What is the longest time you've put your store on vacation mode? Probably 2 weeks. Definitely 10 days a bunch of times. I won't be putting it on vacation mode this week, though. And I will be traveling. Packing up vintage faux lamb coat. Nice, man. That's awesome. Coffee. Love it, man. Mother Nature Show. You know my love language. I'm excited to get my shoe that I won last night, Marlo. Thank you so much for hanging out with the show. Those Ultras are amazing. Have you ever worn a pair of Ultras before? Those are awesome, awesome running shoes. I hope you'll love them. And I'm assuming that's your size, right? Did we talk about that last night? I don't know how much I paid for these Travis Matthews. This is part of that Dick's Warehouse haul. I dropped $3,000 at Dick's Warehouse a couple weeks ago on all brand new with tags inventory. I didn't go through and like individually cost each of those units out. I just costed that as one expense, the $3,000 or whatever the exact number was. But my guess is I probably paid somewhere around, I don't know, $15 or $20 for these would be my guess. And they sold for $49, and they took less than a week to sell because I was at that Dick's Warehouse last Sunday, and I didn't even start listing that stuff until last Monday. So it's all listed though, by the way. I don't sell, just buy from me and hubby. Nice. And Sarah, I've been looking for a new pair of shoes, so hopefully those are going to be it. Nice. That's awesome. Brand new pair of Ultras, and you got the Torrens. Those are $150 MSRP pair of shoes that you won last night. Those are awesome. All right, that's going out to Amy. Thank you, Amy. Poshmark is done. We'll move on to eBay. Have you got all the 3,000 back yet for the credit card? No, I started listing all that stuff last Monday, so I haven't got it all. I mean, we're talking the first listing went up 9 days ago, so it'll take me a little longer, but I'll get it all back before the credit card statement's due. That credit card statement will come out February the 15th for those purchases, and I'll have 30 days to pay for it, right? So March the 15th, I'll have to pay the credit card company for those items. By then, I'll have well more than $3,000 worth of sales to pay that back. Do you ever sell anything from your personal closet? If so, how do you come up with cost of goods? The cost of goods, talk to a CPA about that, but the right way the way that I do it, sorry, I don't know if there's a right way. The way I do those cost of goods is zero, is for my cost of goods on that. And yes, I do sell stuff from my personal closet. I do. Most of the time I thrift stuff. I like this item here. Like I thrift it, I keep it. This actually came from one of my consignees, but I thrift it. I like it. So I list it. I put it in my closet until it sells, and I rock it and I wear it. And then when it sells, I ship it back out. And yeah, so I have a constantly rotating like closet worth of cool stuff. So that's part of the fun of doing this business. I always got fresh inventory, and it never cost me any money. The inventory is actually making me money, but I always have a fresh closet. That's what I meant to say. Picked up huge Riley Goose Down comforters and satin sheets. Haul listing now. Nice, man. I don't know anything about Riley Goose Down, but I know Goose Down comforter is a good seller. Get those out the door now while it's cold out. Morning, Liz's Closet. Welcome back. We're just jumping into eBay. We just finished up one Poshmark order. We got 6 eBay orders going out the door. Our first one is a pair of Page Normandy jeans. Man, when did I pick these up? Not long ago. And I even said in I think it was on a live stream or maybe it was in a video, and I said these are going to sell fast. I do well with the Page Normandies. These were listed for $34 on eBay and Poshmark. They sold on a best offer last night for $30 on eBay. So $30, buyer pays shipping. The buyer will pay $8.95 shipping on that, or they already paid. So they're in for $39 on these. These are just under a pound actually. So these are going to go USPS Ground Advantage. I'm going to put these in a 9x12 poly bag. I'm going to print this shipping label right through eBay. I get stuff. I like wearing it. Sell. Yep, same thing. I just listed a really nice Wrangler Western Pearl Snap last week, and it's hanging in my closet because I love wearing those. Because it's my size, it fits like a glove. It's awesome. All right, these Page jeans are going out to Lee. Thank you, Lee, for your purchase. Handwritten thank you card for everybody. So these are everything under a pound is going to go Ground Advantage for me. So this is going to go, and that's USPS Ground Advantage, $5.93 on the shipping label. All these packages will be picked up by my postal worker. She'll probably be by today around 2 or 3 o'clock to pick up everything at the front door. There's already 29 packages out there from Whatnot last night. We'll add these 7 to it. So I don't have to go to the post office. I might go like once every couple of months for whatever reason. If I came back late and shipped after my postal worker was here or something like that, but I just have it all picked up. And that's a free service, by the way. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate that. Does Kim do that as well? Does Kim do the VCA? Does Kim do what as well? I'm sorry. How do you handle returns from buyers? Except yes or no. I have free returns on. If you're asking about eBay, I have free returns on all items. Your postal worker, do you own them? Yes. Don't be weird, Mike. I mean, I know that's like hard for you, but don't be weird. You know exactly what I meant, and you know that I meant no possession of it. Yes, my postal worker, the one that delivers to my neighborhood. Don't be weird, brother. Backwards. Mother Norma, good morning. The camera angle changed. The door is usually the other side of the room. Huh, really? I don't know how to change it. It's a new computer, so maybe it just resets some settings. I wouldn't even know how to start with this thing. But sorry. So you can't read stuff? Like you can't read that shirt back there? Oh yeah, it looks like it's backwards. I don't know how to change it. If I knew, I would do it. I just don't know. Sorry about that. Mike, don't be weird. I know you're being weird up there again. Like you do fresh closet. How do you store packages for the mail person? Secondary container by the mailbox or something? I put it out on the front porch. It's a covered front porch, so it doesn't get wet or anything. Well, we do pay their wages. Yeah, fair. But there's still no ownership. Jared Bear, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Do you also resell, Jared Bear? And if so, let us know down below in the chat. What do you resell? You found a nice community of resellers and me, but there's some nice people in this chat that know their stuff and will be supportive of you too if you want them to be. Well, where do you get your poly bags? All my shipping supplies are linked in my profile. There's a lot of vendors out there for shipping supplies. Not all of them are great. Some of them are really cheap, but some of them are junk too. Check out all the links I have in my profile. Just click on my name, click on the web link, and there's an Amazon reseller shopping list. Everything right down to the table and the computer that I'm working on. Actually, I got a new computer. I got to link the new computer in there too, but it's all linked. NECCMM, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Do you also resell? If so, let us know down below in the chat. And what do you sell? Jared Bear does resell. I'm about 5 months in and have made a decent profit, but I only have eBay listings. Nice. Trying to learn. Let's go. You're in the right place. If you have questions, let me know. Just a new angle. You can read the shirt. Footman Nurse, that was somebody that was on YouTube. So on the other screen. We can read it. Yep, I'm with you, Marlo. That was somebody on YouTube, which is on the other screen. Yep. By the way, I'm looking... Your coffee, even my kids are into it. I think you're saying I'm loving the coffee. I'm glad that your kids are loving the coffee too. Thank you so much for your purchase, Liz. That means a lot to Kim and I. Pretty Kitty, thank you for sharing the live. What a nice compliment that is, sharing the live. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Laurel Creek. Appreciate having you in here. Thanks for your order last night, by the way, Laurel Creek. It's sitting outside. It's on the front porch waiting for pickup. Clearing up old eBay problems, going to restart old shop. Interesting. So you got more than one account over there, Brant? Is that what I'm picking up? Mom's old stuff. Nice. Thank you for sharing the live, Roger. You're kind. I started with my own stuff in the house that was sitting in my drawers and closets. Then I moved on to my mom's stuff. Gotcha. Cool. I like it. That's a great way to get started. Have in the past, some successful, had issues with bad buyer abusing return policy. Yeah, sorry to hear that. NCCMM. Everybody's going to deal with that sort of stuff, but returns represent about 2.5% of my sales on eBay, and they're almost 0% on Poshmark. So, don't let those like small percentage. I know it's like an emotional experience when you have that happen and you feel like someone takes advantage of you. But I think in business, no matter what business you do, any business that I've been involved in, there's challenging things that hit you emotionally, right? And it sounds like you ran into that, but that's such a small percentage of it. I mean, 2.5% of my sales are on eBay are returns, but most of those are just easy. The person just ships the item back. I relist it. It sells again. It's not a big deal. So, I mean, the amount of things that are like an actual challenging experience with customer on eBay, I mean, we're talking about less than 0.1%, like 0.1%, probably less than that is kind of the challenging stuff. So I don't let the small, even though that moment that is really emotional and it really sucks, I don't let those small little experiences impact the other 99.99%, right? I just sort of deal with that scenario, move on to the next thing. And there's good sales coming and good customers. So now I'm thrifting and found some awesome items. Nice, Jared Bear. I love that. Brand new to TikTok. Welcome aboard. Hellcat Reflections LLC is in the house. New to TikTok. Welcome aboard. I resell, but going to start on eBay in March after my trip next month. You got to tell us about the trip next month, Norma. You got to tell us about that if you want to. You don't have to. but I would like to hear about it. I'm getting a lot of bots, fake bids on eBay and Poshmark. Interesting. I don't really run into a lot of that. Is anybody else running into a lot of bots, fake bids on eBay and Poshmark? How do you know they're fake? I don't really run into that. Thank you. Good perspective. You have your own coffee line. I do. We have this is actually the OG right here. This is the medium roast. We launched this last April. It's fair trade. It's organic. We partnered with a local roaster, Dynamite Roasting. They've won Western North Carolina's best coffee roaster 11 years in a row as voted by the people out here. So they've been in business for 15 years, won best roaster 11 years in a row, including last year. I bet you they win it this year too. And yeah, this coffee right here, the medium roast, is a good place to start if you want to check out my coffee. Very, very balanced cup of coffee right here. Hints of chocolate, little hint of spice, but really subtle. And just a little bit of sweetness. It's a really delicious everyday driver coffee. We also have a light roast, which is a seasonally rotating light roast. And we also have a dark roast. It's all organic. It's all fair trade. And it's all roasted fresh every Thursday. On Wednesdays, which is today, I put in my order with the roaster. I'll do that later on this afternoon. Tomorrow they roast it and drop it off at my front door and I ship it to you. So it doesn't get any fresher than that. Coffee's like food. The fresher it is, the better it tastes. Brand new here too. Nice, Craig. Welcome aboard over on Facebook. Good to have you. Do you also resell? Let us know if so down below. Let us know what sort of stuff do you resell. Love to hear about what y'all are up to. I just canceled them. No for me. Had a few fake ones. No, I am not. Yes. Tammy, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you. Do you also resell? Let us know. We want to hear about it. How did you come up with the partnership? Any big upfront costs? No, very easy to dial up that partnership. It's a small local business. There's 15 total employees. Their original founder is still on board as the CEO, and they're just awesome people. They love coffee. They're really big in the community. They do a lot of community causes and stuff. Everybody loves them. It's been our favorite coffee for years and years and years. So I just reached out to them and said, hey, how can we do some sort of partnership? And they're like, hey, it's easy. And they just walked us through the whole process. Super, super easy. And we launched that business back in April. They've been so great to work with. We've done some live streams up from their roastery to show the viewers the actual roasting process, to hear from people who are experts in the coffee business so that we can continue to learn about coffee. Coffee is fascinating. It's a fascinating business. So they've been a great partner. It was super easy to launch. I might have missed it. Where can I get some coffee? Awesome question, Jared Bear. You can get some coffee. Click on my name up above, and about halfway down the profile, you see what's called Shop, S-H-O-P. Click on that icon, and you can see all the coffee and some rad merch there too. If you already like dark roast or you're into light roast, I would encourage you to get those. But if you're not sure what you want, whatever, the medium roast is going to be the nice, like just down the middle, everyday driver. It doesn't offend anybody. It'll be a delicious cup of coffee. I was referred to you. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Hellcat. Who referred you to me? What kind of crazy person told you to come and watch my lives? No, I didn't. Just hang with the family. Did a little thrifting. Just hanging with the family. Did you go to the Bluebird Cafe? No. Oh, gotcha. Were you out in Nashville? Is that what I'm hearing? Did I miss something? I usually do. All right, let's ship some orders. We got a Bad Birdie. This sold on eBay. Check it out. That's the brand right there. Let me know down below in the chat. YRN. Do you know this brand, Bad Birdie? It's actually a newer brand to me. I don't know if I've picked it up before. It's been a long time. It's not something I come across a lot. It's one of these newfangled like golf lifestyle brands. There's a lot of them out there right now, and it's a hot brand right now, Bad Birdie. This is brand new with tags. The MSRP is $78. They usually have, not all of them, but most of them have like a big wild print like this. This one's called Never Lay Up. It's got like all over flowers and stuff. They're actually really nice shirts, but it's really hot right now, hot selling brand. This sold for, you probably won't find a ton of it out in the wild because it's a young brand. So the distribution isn't really that big and they haven't been around long. So a lot of these items haven't lived their life and haven't been donated yet. This sold for $39, best offer plus shipping. Buyers paying $5.95 shipping on eBay. This is going to Colin. Thank you, Colin, for your order. Get you your handwritten thank you card, brother. There it is. And the documentary is to come about you going to meet the farmers, Chris. That would be awesome. I would love to go and meet the farmers. That the medium roast is from Chiapas, Mexico, which is the southernmost state of Mexico. It's a single origin coffee, so all the coffee comes from one cooperative of farms making that same bean. So if you're looking for like what is the best coffee that you can buy, you're looking for three things. You're looking for fair trade, you're looking for organic, and you're looking for single origin. That's how you know that you're getting literally like the best, highest quality coffee possible. And that's what that medium roast is. That's what the light roast is. The dark roast is a blend. It's fair trade and it's organic. It's not single origin. Because dark roasts, you really want to blend them. Having a single origin dark roast, it just wouldn't have a lot of complexity. So having a blend of 3 different beans really helps with the dark roast. So that one's not single origin, but it's fair trade and it's organic. And that's going to go at a 12-ounce rate. It's in a 9x12 poly bag. It's going to be $5.32. This is going all the way to Pembina, North Dakota. It's not every day that we ship to North Dakota. Do you recommend eBay store subscription? If you're running out of the free listings, I think you get 250 free listings without a subscription on eBay. If you feel like you're getting close to that 250, I would suggest an eBay store subscription. But you don't need it if you're just getting started and you got like 50 listings and you're doing a little side hustle. You don't need a store subscription. I'm spending today getting my office workspace in order. I have stuff sitting on stuff. Nice. Sounds like you got a pile of money that you got to get listed. I love it. Get to work. Good morning, Thrifty Duckies. What's up? Negative, but the pattern would have made me look it up. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully you learned a new brand. Diddly Squat Pickin'. Thank you for sharing the live. What a nice compliment. I love coffee. The last 2 weeks, I have a few retracted offers in eBay. Weird. That is strange. I don't get that too often. I might get like a retracted offer like once or twice a year. So it's interesting that you had a couple of them in the last couple of weeks. I'm working today. Update 2 comforters just sold as I'm listing 120 each. Nice. Let's go 520. Let's go. Soulful Threads. Thank you so much for the follow. Do you also resell? If so, let us know what you sell down below in the chat. I'm guessing you resell clothing based on the name, but let us know. You are full of information. Would love to sell for you. Thanks, Hellcat. When you say they'd love to sell for me, what are you referring to? Heading thrifting. Nice, Thrifty Duckies. Hope you have some good luck out there. How's the weather out in Colorado? I'll be nearby you pretty soon here. Brewing your excellent coffee right now. Thank you, Flippin' Nurse. Appreciate that. One of my best coffee customers right there, my friend Kim. Thank you. One of my best loyal coffee customers. And believe me, I don't take a single order for granted. All those orders, they mean a lot to our tiny little business. I really appreciate it. Kim's home. All right, we got a pair of Pranas going out the door. One of my favorite brands to buy and sell. It's also one of my favorite brands in the closet, in my personal closet. But these don't fit me. They're a women's size 4 Prana. They do fit Kim, actually, but Kim already has enough pair of hiking pants. I was like, hey, Kim, you want these? And she's like, no, I got enough of those already. She actually has some very similar Prana pants like that and other ones. So she's like, nope. She's like, I need a more like rugged, warmer pair if you find those. I'm like, all right, keep my eye out for you. So these sold for I think there was like a weird offer on these. $23.50. I guess that's not that weird. $23.50 plus the buyer paid, I think $8.95 shipping on these. Let's see, maybe $5.95. What did I charge? Plus $5.95 shipping. So $23.50 plus 6. They paid $29.50 for these, including shipping. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. I'm live. You want to come say hi? You don't have to yell at me and threaten violence. This weighs in at 13 ounces, so it's going to go at a 15-ounce rate. It's going USPS Ground Advantage, and that's going to go in a 9x12 poly bag. It's going to be $5.93 shipping from Asheville, North Carolina to Oxford, Pennsylvania. Do we have Pennsylvania in the house? Rick says hi, Kim. I have coffee order showing up today. Super fast shipping. Thank you, Bush Mama. Appreciate it. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy the coffee. Can I sell your coffee for you, like in my Amazon store? That's a good offer. We could talk about that. I don't want to say like yes or no and have like a negotiation publicly right here, but I appreciate that offer. You can hit me up with a message either here or on IG, and we can talk a little bit more. Appreciate your interest. I've always resold stuff, just lately taken it more serious. Also started a clothing brand. Nice. That's awesome. Tell us about this clothing brand. You have to share. Where can we find out more about it? But let us know. That's really cool. I'm in Pennsylvania. Nice, Hellcat. Nice. This is going to Oxford, Pennsylvania. I'm not really sure where that is in Pennsylvania, but I don't know if that's near you or not near you. I love to sell vintage items, but I'm going to add clothes. I'm here to learn what sells in our area. Nice. I love it. I love that. Thanks for being here, Noma. I appreciate you being here every time. I've really been enjoying your content. It's been super surreal, though, to watch someone that's in a reasonable distance from me. Haywood County in the house. What's up, Jen? Thank you for sharing some positive vibes. Haywood County in the house, right down the street, right on. Yeah, so, we're not in like these big metro areas, Jen, and you're in a smaller metro area than me. But it's hard to find like the good heavy hitter items like I used to be able to find consistently in Denver and consistently in Tampa. Those are top 20 metro areas in the country in terms of population. Asheville and Haywood County is not top 20 metro regions in the country. It is small. It gets rural real quick when you get outside of Asheville. There's just not that many people. There's not that much, not a high concentration of wealth in this area too. Traditionally, this area has not been very wealthy. There's not a ton of high-end white-collar jobs, the type of jobs that bring in people with money and the type of people that buy high-end clothing and stuff like that. We don't have a ton of that. We have more of it now lately in Asheville, but that's kind of a newer fangled thing. It's remote workers mostly, There's not a lot of like high-end jobs in this area. Yeah, that's a good point, Jen. Not as much competition, cons, limited resourcing. Yeah, limited sourcing areas for sure. It costs so much to live in Asheville now. It costs so much to live everywhere now. Got to clear out unless you want to move to like, rural Kentucky and, go back, Ohio and some places in Indiana, right? I mean, the cost of living everywhere is just going up like crazy. Even Florida, the cost of living has gone up tremendously in the Tampa area when we were down there. Got to clear out my garage. Nice. I sent you a message in your inbox. Thank you so much, Hellcat. I'm in Pennsylvania, Jersey girl in Pennsylvania. Nice. Nice. I love to sell vintage clothes. Sorry, I got busy. In regards to bots, I post a specific item in a leather boho weekend bag and it gets an offer. Payment never comes in. So I'm sitting on payment for 1 week. I repost it again. Gotcha. Sorry that you're running into that, Liz's Closet. That's a pain. That's something that eBay should be able to fix. If they cared, they would fix it. It's not that hard to fix. But they don't care. Unfortunately, that's just the reality of things. All right, we got another eBay order. Let's get this out. Appreciate everybody hanging, being here, asking questions, sharing what's going on with your business. Somebody got filtered on TikTok. Nice. Talking dirty on there. Levi's 505s, 58 by 29 on these. So these actually on the tag say 50. They say 38 by 29 on the tag. I listed them as 38 by 28 because probably the pant measurement was really short. Let me just double check this. I think this is a good learning. This is how I do it when the measurement varies from the. I guess it didn't vary that much. So the inseam on these measured actual 27.5. The tag said 38 by 29. So I listed them as 38 by 28 because the inseam again was 27.5. And I made it really clear in the description. I said the size on tag is 38 by 29. Actual inseam measurement is 27.5. So put that in there so somebody knew exactly what they're getting. Lowers the chance that I get a return, increases the chance that this buyer is going to get the right item and be happy with it. And we'll get a 5-star review in theory. So these are going to Austin, Texas. They're actually going to ship USPS Ground Advantage. These are going to go at a 2-pound rate going to Austin. Do we have any Austin in the house? Any Austin? And these are going to Joshua. Thanks for your business. I paid $5 for these. They sold on eBay for, you can find Levi's in any thrift store in the country, anyone that I've ever been to. I find Levi's almost every single time I go to the thrift, except for yesterday. I did not find any yesterday, which is really strange. I paid $5. These sold for $23 plus $8.95 shipping. So the buyer is all in for $32. These are going out to Joshua. Thanks, Joshua. So Grand Advantage saving me a little money here. What is priority on this piece? Priority would cost $882. So Grand Advantage is going to be $672. So that's nice. Saving me some shipping cash. Again, those are going out at a 2-pound rate. Set to require instant pay. Do you get that a lot? Measurements not matching tags. I know some stuff shrinks. Yes. With jeans, it's very common, especially the 100% cotton jeans. They'll shrink a little bit. If it's just like an inch sorter, like say it was a 30 by 30 pair of jeans and the actual measurement was 30 by 29, I don't change the item title in that case because people just assume that that's going to happen. Their jeans that they bought that are 30 by 30, those shrunk down to 30 by 29 too. So if it's just 1 inch, I don't mention it. If it starts getting to like an inch and a half and really 2 inches, that's when I mention it in the listing title. I'll actually change, instead of saying 30 by 30, I'll say 30 by 29 in that case, or 30 by 28, whatever it might be. Out the door to Joshua. But yes, jeans are going to measure differently more often than not. They're going to be a little, well, maybe 50% of the time, 50-50, they'll be about a half inch or an inch shorter than what they measure, especially if they're 100% cotton, which a lot of Levi's are. Your IG feed isn't working well. What feedback do you have? I don't know what to do to change it. But what feedback do you have? And I'll see if I can fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Do you get that a lot? Set the require. Probably me. How far did you have to travel to Richard's warehouse? Gotcha. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah. Good call on the Richards there. Nice work. I see what you did. Hey, pal, Discount Destiny is in the house over on IG. How's Dad doing? Desty. Another pair of jeans going out the door. Modern pair of 501s. 501, 44 by 32. These sold on eBay for $20. $20 is my bottom dollar for. Why did I sell these that cheap? Usually I sell these are black ones and they're a big size. I usually don't sell these that cheap. Usually my bottom dollar on a big size in black is more like $22 or $23, but whatever. They sold for $20 plus $8.95 shipping. I was in a generous mood, I guess. I wanted to move these. So these are modern pair, nothing fancy. These are going to go. Do you have a YouTube channel or these live shows available once it's no longer live? Jen, yes. These are available on my Facebook page and on my YouTube. So as soon as I end this live, the recording is up on YouTube and it's up on Facebook. All the links to that, if you're on Instagram, just go to my profile and you can click on the link there and you can link over to all my pages on all the channels. We're live right now on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and the recordings are on Facebook and YouTube. Great question. These are going at a 2 pound rate, maybe a 3 pound rate. We'll see. These are a big pair of jeans. Ooh, just barely at a 2 pound rate. I like it. These are also going to go Ground Advantage. These are going to Salina, Kansas. I've been to Salina before. I'll pass through anyway. Curious, do we have Kansas in the house today? We don't ship to Kansas all that often. 501s, these are the button flies, y'all. Everyone tells me that the button flies sell really, really fast for them. I don't find my button flies sell any faster, the 501s, than other ones, but people say that to me all the time in these lives. 501s sell really, really fast for me. For me, it's about the same. It froze and said unable to view. It seems like it's working now. No. The Instagram live stream thing is not super reliable. It's not the best of the live streams. If you're watching over on Instagram, that's awesome. Like, thank you. But you might find the stream to be a little bit better if you were over on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook. It seems like Instagram, and it kind of crops the view down. It's kind of strange over there. And there's a big time delay too. It's like a 10-second delay. So you'll drop a comment and there'll be a pretty good delay. You good now? Thank you, Dusty. I appreciate that feedback. If it is kind of being wonky on any of the threads or any of the streams, that's helpful for me to know. I appreciate it. It froze. Okay, we got quiet again. All right. Goes out the door. We got one more sale. It's a Ralph Lauren blazer. Picked up these a lot. So this is Ralph Lauren. It's a size 40S. It's 100% wool. And this is a 40S, which is 40 short, but it's got a nice modern thin lapel, and it's got that nice modern like heather gray pattern to it. The smaller sizes typically don't sell as fast or for as much money for me, but I knew this nice modern one would go, even though it's that 40 short. 40 short is a tough size for me in blazers, to be honest. But this one worked out well. This sold in about a week, which I'm happy with that. That's folded up. We'll get this out the door. It's pretty lightweight too, since it's so small. It's going to go out the door at a 2-pound rate. We good now. How are sales in your neck of the woods? I like to hear about it. What's moving and grooving? What sort of trends are you seeing in your business? I had 5 pairs of pants today, which is kind of strange. Out of 7 sales, 5 were pants. That's a strange, that does not happen. That might be a new moon record for me. All right, so Ground Advantage is going to be $7.16. USPS Priority is going to be $8.82. And I can probably fit this in. It's going to go in a 10 by 8 by 6 box. I'm going to go Ground Advantage, which means I can't use a priority box. This is going to save me money. So it's going to go in a 10 by 8 by 6 box, $7.16. This is going from Asheville to Southbury, Connecticut. I found it easier to sell more expensive items versus cheaper shirts, etc. Maybe because of supply. Yeah, probably. I mean, you're selling at the intersection of supply and demand at all the times, but yeah, I don't know how to really answer that question. You can find really in-demand, lower price items too, and if you price them right, they'll sell really fast. So it just kind of, it depends on a lot of the different variables for sure. But what you're saying makes sense to me. I just don't really have like a good response to it. It's just about how in demand it is, not necessarily like how high end it is. But I guess a lot of like high end stuff will be lower supply. So I guess what you're saying is making sense, but I don't know. Keith, thank you for your order. Grab one of these boxes here. This is a 10 by 8 by 6 box. I get them with the eBay quarterly shipping supplies coupon. If you have an eBay store that is the basic store, which is the second level store or higher, you'll get a coupon every quarter for eBay shipping supplies. That's how I got these boxes. I do not suggest paying for eBay boxes because they are expensive. I get my boxes from Staples. Staples.com. It's free shipping. The prices are good. They have a variety of sizes. This is a 10 by 8 by 6. I also buy this size from Staples periodically too. Dad's well, good to hear that. Dusty, good to hear that. Find lots of jeans aren't measuring to what it's said to be. Yep, pretty consistent on jeans. I'd say about 50% of the time, the inseam is going to measure shorter than what the length is. They shrink, especially the 100% cotton ones. Thank you, Keith. This blazer fits nice in a 10 by 8 by 6. I can fit a whole suit in 10 by 8 by 6, typically too, unless it's like a really big, heavy suit. Actually, I'm going to throw in, this box has like coffee stamping all over it, so I'm going to throw in my coffee business card in there. So that person's like, why does this box have like coffee beans all over it? Right now. These are the boxes that we use for a lot of our coffee orders, like bigger coffee orders. Fit in here, I can fit 6 bags of coffee in this box. So it's stamped up with like our coffee business. So this person's probably like, why the heck did I get a blazer and a coffee box? So I threw in a business card for the coffee biz. Maybe they'll buy some. Thanks, Biggie. Appreciate you, bud. Maybe I think it's nice. For instance, I sold a $50 bag in 2 hours, but I haven't sold a really nice shirt for $5 on eBay. Yeah, just totally depends. Supply and demand. You get it. Thank you, Keith, out the door. Little blazer headed your way. I paid $5 for that. Sold for $36. Took a week to sell. $7.16 on the shipping label. That's it. I'm all shipped out. Vintage copper brown leather bomber sold today. Nice, Tracy. Found it easier. Fantastic. I got all my Dick's Warehouse stuff listed and it's selling. Nice, Leslie. Did you get a good haul out there? I think you messaged me about it. Nice to see you. Your coffee is I'm surviving tax season. Hope all is well over there, Caroline. 11 sales going out today. Nice, Thrifty Missy. Crushing it over there. Hello, Leslie. Dude, I haven't tried the hot sauce. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. I've just been so busy over here. I appreciate it. It's sitting in the fridge. I don't have any chips. I need to go get chips. This is awesome to see someone working. I don't know why. Have a great day. Going to clean. Nice, Dear Bear. What items? Appreciate you being in here. Appreciate, Dear Bear, all your comments and questions and all that. It makes this really fun for me. So appreciate it. What items are you selling the most right now? Sold 5 pairs of pants today, if that helps. Out of 7 sales, 5 were pants. I love that shirt you're wearing. Thank you. I got this from one of my consignees. They sent this over as like one of the items to consider for consignment. And I said, look, I don't want to run that shirt. They're like, why not? It's really nice. I'm like, because I want to buy it from you. I want to keep it. So I bought this from one of my consignees. Thank you so much, consignee. I usually don't mention who they are or what their names are, but thank you out there, consignee. Put it on steak or chicken. It's good. Nice. I'm heading out of town. So I probably won't be able to check it out for a little bit. But I will, I'm sure Kim will check it out. Yes, I sold polo jeans, but many other great brands are sitting in my bins. Sorry to hear that. Was say hi.
Hi.
Kim's got a new hoodie on.
Yep. It's nice. Soft.
Where'd you get it?
I got it at the Dick's Sporting Goods warehouse sale.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
Did you just come here to wander around and be weird?
No.
See what I mean? All right, y'all, I'm going to sign off for the day. Hope you have a great day. I'll check in with you soon. Hope sales are great. Hope you find some cool stuff if you're outsourcing. Hope you learn about maybe a new brand or a new item that you've never found before. You take the extra few seconds to look it up and you find out it's worth money, and then you flip it for great money. Hope that all happens. Have a great day either way. Peace. And remember, every day you have the opportunity to lift other people up around you, or you have the opportunity to sort of take the wind out of their sails. You have that decision every single day. You don't have to be in a person of high power or high influence to have the impact around on people around you. There's always opportunities to make someone feel a little bit better about themselves or a little bit worse about themselves. You have that choice every single day. And believe me, if you make the right choice, you're going to feel better about yourself too. And that's helpful too. Peace, y'all.